The concept of getting married for love is a relatively new idea. For centuries, weddings were a contract, a formalized exchange between families to preserve their lineage. Eventually, weddings began to manifest as something entirely different. They went from being a declaration of wealth to a celebration of true love. We need to believe in true love because it gives us resolution. Despite all of life's struggles, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There's hope, magic, the stuff of life that makes everything else worthwhile. Weddings are a demonstration of our free will to choose a partner to spend the rest of our lives with, and in this way, personally ensure our own future happiness. At first, culture depicted weddings this way. Shakespearean plays and Italian operas ended in weddings to signify resolution. And in return, all that weddings were simple, intimate celebrations.
Was your wedding stressful?
No, I didn't pay any attention. I didn't pay any attention to it.
How do you
I
think?
was getting married, and that was it.
What was your wedding like?
Well, I didn't have a gown. It was more or less like right after the war time, and most of the brides were getting married in short dresses or just casual clothes. So it wasn't a big wedding. I had one bridesmaid. We had all of our friends and relatives. We had like 75 to 100 people. My mother and a friend of ours fixed all the food, and everybody had a wonderful time.
But today, culture reveals to us that weddings don't resolve conflict, they breed it. By turning weddings from a celebration into a production, we have invited competition into them. Instead of focusing on creating memorable moments with friends and family, we're concerned with making sure the name of our custom cocktail is quirkier than anyone else's. Finding the perfect hashtag for our wedding. Hoping our bridal party entrance goes viral. And praying the Winds of Castamere doesn't start playing, even if it's only in our heads. But the most dramatic effect of this change in wedding culture isn't on the brides and grooms. They've always felt the stress and pressure to make their day perfect. But now the guests are feeling it too.
What did you have to do as a bridesmaid?
Nothing. We didn't do what they do today. They've added the bachelorette party, the showers. Not one, but they usually have several. And they have to have 10 or 11 people in their wedding. I never saw a wedding like your mother and you went to Colorado. I never heard of such a thing. But I think what those people did in Colorado was ridiculous. I can't believe all these people are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on weddings. Everybody's trying to outdo the other person. They've got to have something special that this person didn't have. I don't think a wedding should be like that. I don't think it should be that stressful.
A perfect wedding means perfect guests. Once passive bystanders ready to enjoy the union of two people in love, they are now expected to put on a smile and play their part. What was once a joyous, carefree occasion for the couple's friends and family has now become more of a reluctant obligation. For the first time, wedding guests, and especially the select group of them that are invited to be in the bridal party, feel wedding dread.